Hello. Hi. I'm David T. Barry. Last year, I did a PSA for Brighter Tomorrows. This year, I was asked again to come here and talk to you specifically more with issues that are closer to my heart. Today, I'd like to discuss several topics. First, I'd like to discuss bullying, then cyberbullying, in addition to suicide, and then, to last and not least, to cover domestic violence. We're going to talk about one of the closest things to my heart, bullying. Throughout most of my childhood life, I was bullied. It's one of the most toughest and gruelingest things that you can go through. And it's not getting any better. So let's talk about the statistics and what's going on in America today in dealing with bullying. If bullying seems to be getting worse, you're probably right. It seems to be happening at earlier ages more and more frequently now. The top 5 worst states of bullying is California, New York, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Washington. It is estimated that 160,000 children miss school every day due to the fear of being intimidated or bullied by another student. On the playground, every 7 minutes a child is bullied. 56% of all students have personally witnessed some type of bullying at school. 71% of students report incidents of bullying as a problem in their school. Back in my day when I was growing up and getting bullied, we didn't have this thing called the internet. It was only in its infancy. But today, cyberbullying is rapidly increasing. It's becoming an epidemic. There are more kids today being subjected to this form of harassment through all forms of social media. Let's go over some of these facts and statistics of what's going on. Cyberbullying statistics are not yet available for elementary age. School and cyberbullying statistics are increasingly viewed as an important contributor to youth violence, including homicide and suicide. Cyberbullying statistics poll of teens of the ages of 12 to 17 prove that they think that violence is increased at the school. Cyberbullying shows that there's a 77% statistics of all students are mentally and verbally harassed. Suicide. One of the most horrific things that I've ever seen in my life. I had a cousin. One year we were talking, and our last conversation that we had was between which 2 of the Dragon Ball Z characters were better, Frieza or Majin Buu. That was the last conversation me and my cousin ever had. A year later, he died. Suicide is an absolutely horrific thing to go through. To lose someone in such a very short period of time can devastate everyone who remembers that person. Now, bullying, though, can be also related to suicide. So let's talk about the facts of suicide. The average of a person dying from suicide is 1 in every 16 minutes. There are 4 male suicides for every 1 female suicide. For young people, 15 to 24 years of age, suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death. Sustained abuse is a risk factor for suicide. Therapy can be effective for suicide prevention. Domestic violence. I personally have not gone through it, but in some ways I felt like I could relate to people who go. It's not just women who get domestically abused, but also children. Child abuse is also part of domestic violence. So here right now I want to go into specifics and talk about facts of domestic violence. 20% of all dating couples report some kind of violence in their relationship. More than half of young women know they're rapists. They're usually A, boyfriend, B, friend, or C, an acquaintance. 38% of women that are date raped are of the ages of 14 to 17 years of age. 6 out of 10 women are raped in their own homes or a friend's home. Teen violence most often takes place in one partner's home.